Learning more about yesterday's death out in Aransas Pass from a boating accident. Good evening and thank you for joining us on Chris 6 News at 9. I'm Javier Guerra. The Aransas Pass Police Department has not yet released the name of the victim. We now know it was a 62-year-old man. And to follow up on this story, Trevier Gonzalez sat down with Aransas Pass Police on paying attention to warnings.
On Friday, APPD responded to two different boating accidents, and one of them led to a death. Now, they were both during a small craft advisory and could have been avoided. As a result, the department is asking that visitors especially heed those warnings and that everyone be prepared.
It was definitely some rougher conditions.
Conditions that the National Weather Service made sure to mention Friday morning. However, Sergeant Travis Baker with the Aransas Pass Police Department's dive team says many people from out of town may not be used to the coastal bend waters.
They're probably used to operating their boat on fresh water or in other areas, and then the weather changes and they're just not familiar with what we have out there.
Not knowing of the conditions could prove fatal.
They position their boat or do things out there that they would normally do in other conditions, and it just didn't work out for them.
Hoping a repeat rescue doesn't happen soon, Baker is urging that everyone going out in the water be properly equipped.
Whenever you take your boat out, make sure you go through your safety equipment. Make sure all your life jackets are there. Make sure they're in a good condition, that they're gonna work when you need them.
Baker tells me all three victims who were rescued on Friday were not wearing a life jacket. Now, we can't say whether or not they had it on the boat since it has since submerged, but it's important to keep your life jackets nearby. It took APPD less than 15 minutes to get to the submerged craft, partially because they were able to ping the address of the caller's cell phone. Baker says those devices should be charged and that the department is only a phone call away.
We want to make sure that you know that we are here if you need us. All you have to do is call our dispatch center or even dial 911.
It's an operation Baker hopes isn't often, but needs to be ready for.
No matter what, we're going to do our best to try to get to them.
Aransas Pass Police tell us that the investigation of Friday's death is being handled by Texas Parks and Wildlife. Reporting in Aransas Pass, Trevier Gonzalez, Chris 6 News.